Alafia, aho, ase, namaste, and blessings to all. Thank you for watching Shadow of Wolves. I couldn't help but notice this here plant right here, growing in the spring in your local area. This plant is called Bode Blanca. What are the powers within this plant? This plant, after Holy Week, you can take this plant and spiritually use this as a cleansing bath of umiro to clean your aura. When you cannot find white flowers, when you are looking for a simple cleansing bath, turn to Bode Blanca. Those of you who have Santo made and you have Obatala in your house, you can take this bath and make a baño from this bath. We break this up, and stay tuned for Monday as we will go deeper into how to work with this plant and use this plant. I couldn't help but notice, remember, this is Holy Week, right? Tomorrow is the crucifixion in history of Yeshua, even though he lives forever and ever, and he is the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. But going through this, do know that when you need a quick cleanser, turn to Bode Blanca. Now, in understanding Bode Blanca and understanding the spiritual purposes of this, this was also used in different indigenous tribes as a peace offering. So you can take this plant and you can put it, those of you who have different spirits in your court, those of you who have Sansei and work with Tinyo Alaway, those of you who work with different spirits and different energies and know that you have indigenous spirits in your court, or even if you don't, those of you who are looking for a bath for peace and tranquility, this is considered the plant of Obatala, but this is also on the Dominican voodoo side, and I'm not mixing practices, I'm explaining both sides of a plant because we need to know the purposes of plants. In the side of Dominican voodoo, this plant is a very, very good offering for Dambala. Now, in understanding, those of you, once again, you don't have Santo made, you can still save yourself and clean yourself with this plant, mixing it with river water and or holy water. You can also add sweet smelling perfumes such as Florida water or colonia and so forth. And one of my favorites is, which one? Tobacco water, okay? But simply, if you don't have that, it's okay. You can work with nature. That's what God allows us to do. So in looking at this plant, once again, Bode Blanca is a very purifying agent. And once Holy Week is over, I will definitely go more into this plant. And sending you so much love and blessing. Many of us are in prayers and in fasting until Sunday, some a little bit after Sunday. Also, too, here's another thing that I found as I was walking over here to show you this beautiful plant. Also, this snail shell. A lot of you need to learn how to work with energies within this planet. You need to know how to find natural things and work with them. Not always do we need to rely on someone else to do things for us. So, for example, such as this, snail shells, not only are they gifts from nature when you run across them, so with feathers and so forth, but if you have a good feeling about something, go for it. If you feel like something is not right, then stay far away from it. Now, you can also put different secrets and different energies of plants and then seal this, but you have to know what you're doing in working with these energies. So those of you who are starting off really small, like in terms of learning and your babies and so forth, take one day at a time and learn that your spirits and the great creator always has messages for you. So stay tuned on Monday for Bode Blanca, as I am not going to make umiro and go over the ingredients as in respect to this being Holy Week. And hopefully those of you who have rosaries and do have religious beliefs within Christianity, Sansei, 21 divisions, or you don't have any Christian belief, but you do respect the crucifixion and resurrection of Christ, do know that prayers and fasting is very important. Nothing else is. People forget about it. You and your relationship with God, what we say in Santeria as Olodumare. So alafia, aho, I say namaste, and blessings to all. Thank you for watching Shadow of Wolves.